Well, howdy. How you doing? What's what's happening? Where the fuck's my controller? Oh god. Oh no, everything's ruined. We're we're fucking we're playing Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm pretty hyped for this. What's that? I think this is most people's favorite game. Metal Gear anyway. Um I'm uh I like Metal Gear Solid 1, sure. Normal's probably fine. I don't know. I found a cool arrangement of. Oh god, where were they?
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two.
East and West.
This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I enjoy me some Cold Wars. So I've heard that, like, think the first hour is cutscene. So there might be just a bunch of not me playing the game for the first little while. I don't know if I should drop the camera. We'll see. Maybe I'll drop it for this, but I still got the microphone on. Button, there we go.
Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes.
It's okay, I'm still here. It's all good.
Pressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute. All right. You ready to go? Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay. Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf? He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Right out.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Yo, Tyler, what's going on?
Sunrise.
We'll finally get to hear the theme song.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per
Oh,
hour.
I do know.
Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model. This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by.
Why would they work in miles per hour but then temperature in fucking Celsius? Makes no sense.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread your wings and fly. God be with you.
Oh yeah, I'll just do a couple flips here and there.
Jack, I've got some important news.
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to
Must
do
be
with
a Metal
space
Gear.
rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Oh, my game froze. We good, we good.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission
R1?
is to infiltrate
What am I doing with R1?
Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
Things never go well.
If anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Oh, my rations. Slow-mo hair flip. Nice.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Whoa.
This will be
Why didn't they make me ground control then?
You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no
He should be
trace of
ground
your
control, and I should be Major Tom.
This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Get in the backpack, get in the fucking... Oh, we're playing the game. Where's the button? There we go. Hey! Yeah, ooh. Mouse is fucking whatever. Crouch. I don't know if you can hear that. My friend is playing Make My Next 2 for the first time. He's going crazy. Got a knife. Oh, encounter mate. Gotcha. Yeah, hoo-ya. Dude. Fucking samurai. Ooh. Survival pill. Oh. Let's leave that. There's no traps in here yet, eh? Nope. Get up. Nope. Oh, okay. Press X. There we go. Action button. Nope. Nope. Triangle. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's fucking... The bars on the fucking game are going crazy.
Retrieved your backpack, Snake.
To resize it later.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for
Yeah, sure.
bullets and
Whatever,
cartridges,
man.
too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
Your name is
As in a
paramedic?
medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name,
I
huh?
guess he got me.
It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
I hope I don't have to write this down.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you?
Boss.
A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Boss, no.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
It's crazy.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the
Don't
worst
like the sound of
sins you
that.
can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
Let me use it.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
I'm stealth. You're the nerd. Calling me a nerd? Jeez. God. See, now the freaking bars fit. Why does it change on me? Terry would be a no-go in this mission. He'd be on the comms. Fucking load the game. Fucking load. Look. Um, game? Yeah, no, I'm actually worried what's going on here. Hitting buttons. Hitting buttons always works, right? Always helps. Not today. Um, um, uh, I'm not sure if this is the weird extra mission thing. So a clarification from MGS2. I mean, random guy's probably not in here, but he was asking if I was doing the substance stuff. But it does kind of look ripperoni. I have to go through all that again. The substance DLC expansion was I think the Snaketail stuff for MGS2. And then there's the subsistence expansion or DLC for MGS3, which I think is maybe this. We're trying to. No, maybe that's the mission where they're getting Sokolov out the first time across the wall. But I thought it was still in the jungle. Not like the PlayStation's frozen.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics.
Just took a
CQC.
long ass time. Swing.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Now. There's a snake. Oh, no, I don't want to. Can I just knife? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Got him. Our snake G. Who can I? A paramedic can help me out with that?
I see you've captured a giant anaconda.
Yes, I
The
did.
giant anaconda is believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large size makes it extremely powerful. They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And snake.
And snake. The
Snake.
giant anaconda is a very large snake, but you should be able to capture it alive using the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So how does it taste?
I knew you were going to ask
How does
me
it
that.
taste?
I'm glad I didn't disappoint you.
I have the Metal Gear Solid
Well, the
collection,
guide says it tastes
which is on the
alright.
PS3.
Good. I'll have to try
I
some.
don't remember what Metal Gear Solid was originally on. I thought it was PS2? Maybe? Didn't think it was on PS3. Because I thought MGS4 was on the PS3. I don't remember. But I'm playing this on the PS3 currently. Well, I remember playing maybe like the first. I don't remember any of that cutscene, but maybe like the first hour of this game with my friend a very long time ago. I remember there being fucking mines and shit. So I'm gonna be sneaky here. 'Cause there's like wires going across the trees. Fucking whoop your ass. Mushroom? Yeah. Give me that. Paramedic, tell me how it tastes.
I see you found some Siberian ink cap mushrooms. The Siberian ink cap is a mushroom from the ink cap family. Its life cycle is transitory. As soon as the spores mature, the cap starts to turn black, liquefy, and melt away.
And that's why they call it an ink cap?
That's right. It doesn't really turn to liquid, but you get the idea. In its immature state, before it melts away, it's valued as a source of food. Just be sure not to eat them while you're drinking alcohol.
Why's that?
Ink caps contain coprin, which inhibits the function of aldehyde dehydrogenase. This prevents
Of
the body
course.
from breaking down alcohol, causing a buildup of acetaldehyde.
Meaning?
Meaning it will give you the hangover from hell.
Oh. Wait a minute.
What?
You think I'd drink alcohol in the middle of a mission?
Wouldn't you?
Hell no.
Well, I'm knocking a shot back now.
What?
Just teasing you.
No teasing on the
Oh,
mission.
come on. Where's your sense of humor?
I need a drink.
Oh, Snake. You crazy bastard. Alligators. Okay. He's asleep. Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit. Do I need like a cage to actually capture them? Ah! Get up! Get up! Get him! Get him! Get the gator! Can I kill it? Fuck. Okay, I'm done. I don't want to use all my suppressor on that. Gator, no. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. Oh, you just die. Snake is dead. Nice. Whoa. Yeah. Did I get that mushroom again? No. Good. Oh, yeah, that's there. Yeah. Alright, gator. Oh, I'm sinking. SP, what? What was that? Weird. I may as well equip some of this. Item? Wonder if sonar would work on people? Well, let's at least equip some food. Let's try the snake. No, I didn't want to throw it. Get across. Get my food. My snake's gone. I have to find a new one. Get my knife out. There's one now. Yeah! It's right in the face. Well, my stamina's okay. I don't think I need to eat yet. Got another one, boys. We're eating good tonight. Be a person. Ah, you just get additional stuff.
2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you
Just running
just stand
around.
up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
Okay. So don't get up and run.
You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area.
Don't be an idiot and you'll be
The higher
okay.
value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Okay. Don't fucking jump up for me. Camouflage. Indoor ops. Mask. Interesting. We're gonna go with woodland. Oh, naked. Oh yeah. No. Can't see me at all. Too much camouflage. Uh, stop standing. I want to... Oh, no. I want to stand up. What's the button to hide behind? Oh. Oh, you just have to... I think you just hold against it, yeah. Now I can't see. Can I knife this dude? Is that okay? Alright, we're past one. Oh god, 10%. There we go. Back to 90. Fucking word. Which way do I go? Mushroom, give me that. Okay. Stungy, nice. Who would just leave that lying around? Can't move. I'm stuck. Mushroom? Maybe I can't pick it up. Fine. There's a dude. Camera stopped changing on me. Ah. Ah. Nice. Also leaves to the same spot. Oh, hey. Nobody at all.
I think I saw something.
Oh, nothing. Dude, we're the best at stealth. We're so good at stealth. Not good at stealth at all. Dude, his count was fucking 100%. Okay, where'd he go? Over there. I could trank him too. Another guy. I have my gun ready. See if I can crawl past. Guy's sitting there though. He's still right there, hanging out. Looks like he patrols back and forth up to there where I want to go. Once, okay, so he's turned around. He'll probably walk that way for a while. Going for it. Woo! Why are you getting up? I didn't tell you to get up. Next zone, give me the next zone. Nice. We in there. R1. Did I really need binoculars for that? Ooh. The fucking smile. Well, don't stand up. I'm gonna see you. I'm curious what someone has to say about that. Hermetic?
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there.
Whoa.
It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun. I'll bet if you capture one and throw it at an enemy, it'll give him a good scare.
Right. But how do they taste?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Cannibal.
Nothing. Let's see what the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
What you got?
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that direction.
Okay. Do I shoot the bees now? I'm going for it.
I hear something.
That wasn't the bees. That's the bees. Oh. They all start running. Well, fuck. Can I? I'm going across. I'm going across while I can. And the bridge snaps. There's a dude over there. Woo! Yo, we in there. Yeah, mushroom. Gonna turn around. Just go back. Just go back. We're 90%. Should be good. Back up a little bit. And it's going back. Going back, it's going back. Get out of here. Get. Go on. There you go.
Huh? Who was that just now? Who's that?
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Hey. Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. No, I don't want to go against that thing. Jesus. Oh. No, you can see me. You can see me. I didn't think those guys are coming back. Fuck. Hey, how's it going? I'm just gonna sneak by here. No, not against the fucking tree. Jesus. I've been spotted. Mission's over.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here.
Ooh.
Security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Might have a bite of some snake here. Wood. Wood. Oh, I have to eat from here. Doesn't give me health back though. Does anything give me health back? Maybe I need actual bandages. Well, health is okay. So I think my stamina is up. My health goes up a little bit. But maybe I can't be moving. Just gonna get some health back while I can. Actually, I'm gonna move up just a little bit. Then I can scout and heal at the same time. Maybe I'll go... I could go forward. There's a little more bush there. Get a cool 90. Don't come near me. Don't you do it. Shoot you in the face. Wonder if I can CQC with my gun equipped. Is this risky? I think, yeah, there's... Oh, no, don't get up, don't get up. I mean, I bet you on higher difficulties they can see you like that. Not on normal. Hey, this dude. I'm gonna need to change camo maybe. Tiger. Tree bark. Squares. I think I want that one. Maybe. I'll go up the stairs. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Oh, what? Who saw me there? Fuck. Up. Up. Gee. Up we go. Through. Can I? Nope, we can't go through there. Get up. Shit. Oh, hey. Triangle? Triangle doesn't work. That's a lot of dudes. Nope. Hell. Yeah. Camo. Camo on fly. Woodland. Tiger? Nope, leaf. Leaf is smart. Ooh. Let's put my gun on. See an item over there. Not that item. What do I wear for camouflage here though?
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation. Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
There's a snake over there. Lulu. Square seems to be okay. Not great. Well, it's good, but not great. Not 90%. I might shoot that guy as I approach. Give me a chance to get my health up. I'm gonna wait freaking 99 seconds though. Any spin. Or we'd stick my feet out like that. I feel like it didn't take a lot of damage. They go easy on the third game? MGS2, I feel like fucking every time I was spotted, fucking dead. Was always at the quarter life too.
What's wrong? HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
Waking up sleeping dude.
Return to your position. What the?
What the what? What's the...
It's just my imagination.
Go to sleep? Okay. Gotta knife that snake. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Come here, snake. Yeah!
What's wrong?
I don't know if I can sneak through that window. Can't see shit. Why am I not using this? Does it have a use time? Yeah, it's got batteries.
Who was that?
Nobody. Who's over here?
Who's that?
Shit.
What's going on?
No. Get up, get up. Damn.
Patrol here.
I could maybe shoot him quick. Knife. Ow. Great bullet. Can't see. Try going out this one. Rat. You're a rat. Let me enjoy your flesh.
This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
I need to go on the high alert.
Enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Just like a little bit of alert. Oh hey. Go bag up here. Change camo here. Yeah, it'll be minus. Where else can I go? Let's go somewhere. I have a scope. Cigar. Tried going out that one already. Caution. Did I make too much noise? Frick. Oh, L3 button. Yeah. That makes noise, okay. Oh, but the battery recharges? That's cool. I didn't know they had rechargeable batteries in the Cold War era. That's pretty neat. Is he looking for me? Because that's...
Just my imagination.
Yeah. We just waiting. Play it cool.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
Who's that?
What's going on? Respond. This is HQ.
God damn it. So mad. Oh, they can see me. Ow. Ow. Since we're gonna be waiting anyway, I'm gonna go get myself a drink.
This is HQ.
Yeah, you do your patrol and stuff. I'll be right back.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage
I
them.
oh my mouse, come on, dude. Do the thing. Do something. I'll put some music on. I'll get some juice. And it'll be okay. I'm gonna turn that thing off. Dude, fucking no stealth up in here. I'll be right back. Yeah. Fucking yeah. You get your emo music out of here. I've just been badly, I'm playing MGS3, and I was doing okay. I was doing some stealth, sneaking past people. Got caught once, but I just ran into the next zone, and now I'm in fucking like buildings and shit, and there's fucking dudes everywhere. I don't know what to do. I think I need this and a leaf. When I go out here.
I think I saw something.
No, my god, no! You didn't see anything.
Guess I'm seeing.
Okay, I'm not gonna go at that, but I am not going to extreme. I am not going to European extreme. Fuck that. Not on my first fucking playthrough. Not on any playthrough. I don't want to go through that. That does not sound like fun. Okay. Up here is all I need. Dude there though. Rose! What the fuck? No more rows. No, I can't climb up in that window. Okay. I'm gonna go this way then. I can't. Oh, I can't climb it. Fuck. Dude's coming back around this way. Probably. And now I need to put on. Now I need some urban stuff. I ain't playing Raiden. I'm back to the Snake. But now we're playing the original Snake. The one who started it all. And I got me some Sunny D urban. There's a fucking burnt down factory. It's like 3 sheds stuck together. Don't you even think about it. Don't. No potato juice, I'm sorry. Here. I think I need this. No. No. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, right? I just stay here. Fuck. Maybe if I could get into that room and then wait it out, that might work. Don't mind me, just drinking my juice. Hello. No one here. Go away. Randy, fuck this. What the fuck you what's going on with this fucking repair? Fuck.
HQ.
Everything's wrong.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Defense alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Go to sleep. Please. Please go to sleep.
Just my imagination. What's wrong? What's wrong?
Nothing. Both of you go to sleep now.
What's wrong?
Dude, so retro. This is the beta version of Wildlands. Did they both fucking conk out? I'm going for it. Okay. Okay. We're all good. Fine. Just sneak across.
This is HQ.
No one sees me through the fucking window.
Unable to locate the problem.
We in there. We in there.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never.
I haven't played all of them,
No. I'm a CIA
but I kind of
agent.
already know
I've come to escort you
most
to the
of what
other side of
happens
the
in the
Iron
series. So,
Your CIA.
post it to me.
I was sent by Major
I know
Zero
kind of all the major plot points. I don't know all the like little intricacies, that's for sure.
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru.
Not that time.
The West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense,
Medium
Khrushchev has lost
density.
his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin's
He's a
in
Soviet
place. The mastermind behind this
scientist
plot is
that I'm trying
Colonel Volgin of
to
the
get
Gru.
out of here.
He
He's
has
trying to
control
defect
over
to the
a
west.
secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
I say.
The soldiers outside.
Yes.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Doesn't sound very Russian.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Maybe we're speaking Russian right now?
No.
But the game
I
is
have no
just
love for this
making
place,
it English
Rescue.
for me to understand. I'm really curious about that. Let me crouch down so I can talk to people.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
I don't think so. What is he doing? Where the fuck is everybody? Trying to use Hadouken.
Freeze!
Rip.
So this is the legendary boss.
Oh. It's him.
Huh? We meet at last.
R1.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
Oh shit, do I fight him here? Not the big boss yet, just the boss.
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's me.
Actually, I don't even have the title boss yet.
Don't you forget it.
Ocelot.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
None of them's gonna shoot. Just let him shoot everybody. That's cool. The bank shot. Get off my head to make it dirty. I don't know why I haven't shot him
Can't
yet.
say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
not the boss, are you?
No, I'm not the boss. What the fuck? I didn't know that's where that sound came from.
Crew operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Got him. Sokolov, what the fuck?
Leave it! Shoot the other one!
Stab him. Stab him in the back. I mean, could just aim up and shoot him. Dart. You need to work on your CQC also a lot.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
If you guys like gun porn, this is the game.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
I know that these games are crazy. All sorts of weird shit happens, but why wouldn't he just...
Read me.
I read you.
Why wouldn't Snake just shoot him?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too.
Please don't do that,
Apparently
Byron.
they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing
Too much
stinks.
sense.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov
That's
ran
not what
on
these
by
games
himself,
are.
But I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Fucking sock level. Running away and fucking shit. Young gun. Where did it? I don't know what those frogs are about. Do I shoot the frogs? Do I have to capture them? No, you shoot them. I don't know what for though. Hey. It kind of looked like he ran this way. Did he run back in here? No. Iron, you've gone off the deep end. I need you to stop that. Can't open those. Alright, where the fuck do I go? Oh, a ladder. Can't go that way. Get your bagpipes out of here. Tom, what you got for me?
Snake, stay alert. The KGB and GRU both have their sights set on.
Yeah, I think it's weird that they say
GRU is a military
KGB,
espionage
but not
outfit, the
GRU.
intelligence wing of the Soviet Defense Ministry's General Staff Office. It competes with the KGB, which is under the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and the two are always watching each other.
Never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing.
Exactly. Now, added to that rivalry, there's a vicious power struggle going on between the Khrushchev faction and the anti-Khrushchev faction.
So Khrushchev is using the KGB, and Volgin and the anti-Khrushchev forces are using the GRU?
That's the idea. The two factions are fighting over Sokolov. We're in an extremely dangerous situation here.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Get Sokolov out of there safely. He must not be turned over to the KGB or to the GRU. Sokolov took off in the direction of the rope bridge. Get after him. Hurry!
I'm not drinking today. Not when I gotta work in the morning. Because it's Wednesday. I wanted to see if I could chat up the boss. I think the boss is gone. Boss, I barely got to talk to you. I'm gonna do a quick save here. Just in case.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yes. I don't know if this game autosaves. Has Pete seen that before?
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King?
Gojira!
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
What?
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really?
Easy
That's
peasy.
too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Mm-hmm.
Of course! Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know.
You are now
When the going
the
gets
big weeb,
tough,
Byron.
movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Oh yeah, I was just saving the game. Jeez. Alright, where'd you go? Changing the camouflage. You trying to tell me there's a Gojira in your pants? And I'm invited? Oh, there we go. Going the right way. This is where the bridge collapses, I think, maybe.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask.
Look.
The prototype Metal Gear?
That's what they were making you build.
Looks like it.
The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear.
It was not eaten by anything, Byron.
Nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form.
Oh, we got some Shogoths up in here.
His hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly.
That's what I'm trying to do, boy.
They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
I've been wanting to try and read some H.P. Lovecraft. Just to see if I like it. I enjoy like the whole eldritch horror and psychological craziness and stuff, but actually reading the books, I have no idea. It's something I like. I'm a wee bit racist, but pretty good. Just get across the bridge. Hey boss, what are you doing here? When do you ride in on the bike? Does that happen in this game?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Stop trying to blind me.
Hornets.
Oh hey. Oh no, that's not the same vampire from the other game.
My friends,
He looked like a vampire
let
for a
us
sec.
work together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more.
Barrett.
Welcome back, boss.
Oh boy.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Night as in good night, Tyler? Or like, it is currently night. And you had to
It's raining blood.
proclaim that it's have a good night.
Is he crying?
Oh fuck. Blue staff. In the late afternoon. They came from the afternoon.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Lightning don't travel to wood. Gross.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras.
Fuck you,
He's not
child.
yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Ow. Fuck. Yeesh.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
Jump into the river.
He must die.
Wait.
You
He's
must
my
die.
apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
What are you doing, sneaky boy? What are you doing? Oh, we got the bandana.
The new blood has been rejected.
It's gotta hurt the elbow.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
One day the snake shall be solid. Ugh.
drift away. My place is with them now.
Stop calling me, I'm snoozing.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment.
How do
Can
you know?
You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button.
Surgical.
Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment.
Yeah, whoops.
Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stay
sure.
with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Okay. Dead. Just sitting there. Here. Let's go for fracture first. Splint first. And then bandage. Okay. Oh, anti-venom, stomach aches, treating colds, food poisoning, right? Disinfectant, suture, then styptic, now bandage. Cool. Disinfectant, suture, styptic bandage. I mean, I guess I have to cure them all. I run out of supplies. Oh, yeah, disinfectant. Made a different sound. Oh, it's a broken bone. Fuck. Bone. The splint for the gold medal. Knife. Oh, we pull fucking bullets out. Yeah. Flint first, and then bandage. Cool. Eee. No one look. Goddamn. The bone is broken. Does just pulling it back work like that? I thought if it was out of its socket, you had to push it back. Not if it's broken. But fucking, I don't know anything about medical shit. Don't put the adrenaline there, Byron. You know what happens when you get the caffeine. It's gonna be 10 times worse.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
R1. River. Cool. I don't know what that did, but sure. That's a lot of helis. They got the Shogoth. Yeah, it just depends on the bone break, I guess. I've had a couple broken bones, I know. You son of a bitch. How could you? Yeah. Feels hurt more than any broken bone. Oh, what time? It's 11. I don't want to go to bed, but I should. I am getting the sleeps. Once this cutscene is done.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both.
Up at 42 minutes. Oh fuck.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
Looks like boss.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her.
Guess not.
Not so fast, my dear.
That suicide pill?
A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Ooh, new toys. Um,
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger.
what are you talking about?
Be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Is it a mobile nuke or not? Fuck. Jesus. How could you forget the Alamo, dude? Now, it doesn't look like a full-size nuke. If it's any explosion of that magnitude and that close, wouldn't that still do fucking something? No, that's where where Ozzy ate the bat. That's the place. The Alamo, right? Ding ding doo. Presents the Edie Snake. Oh, now we get to hear the fucking theme song.
With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
Now the actual game starting, and I'm gonna go to bed.
Searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else.
Oh, Deep Throat.
It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday
Tasty.
through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial.
That's so Toyota. Wow, the Cooper.
Not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Ozzy, you crazy bastard.
I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Snake Eater. Probably started thinking that in this game. A little bit anyway. Definitely the theme song.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean. Altitude
Altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload anti-3 system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance.
I know that name, I don't remember what he did.
If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
The hell are you talking about now,
Fox is
Byron?
still one step ahead of the Hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited.
Ah, H.P. Lovecraft, of course.
Cigar. It's Cuban.
Fucking nerd.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident.
Yo, what's the big J. Johnson?
Is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
His nickname was big.
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss?
The boss.
The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So,
The boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American
How do you prove that you didn't do something?
You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little coaction?
I would not expect to
Fucking Steve.
The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack.
They would just get rid of you.
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal, huh?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided
Killing
that
her
you're
would
the
prove
only one
that.
capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
I guess to say that she truly did defect, and
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
I guess. I don't
The
know.
KGB has promised to lend us
Seems
one of their
fishy to me.
communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
Oh hey, what's going on up there?
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. You remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB in exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
I don't know what that number means.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Oh, and just leave all that evidence there. Back to the jungle.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the
Eliminate.
Eliminate the boss.
Not the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Just launch the nukes
Our
first.
priorities
That'll
are
get them, right?
Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my code name. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my code name, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Does
Did
it
you ever see the
matter?
movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
But I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square zero.
Ah,
My frequency
funny.
is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again.
Very
on this
important,
mission.
Kyle.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate.
Why?
Her frequency
Is-
is the same as during the Virtuous mission. 145.7.
Metal Gear. Got all the crazy
She'll be
dialogue.
recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same. 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest
Sigint.
weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
Thought standard FOB
Yeah, it's
procedure
weak,
was
it's fine.
procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Commence operation next time. Cause we're gonna save the game, and then I'm going to bed.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
Hey.
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and
Oops.
tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just
Snake's
yesterday.
trying to get in
In
there.
fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you.
Oh, thanks, baby.
Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there. You can thank me when you get back.
Maybe I will. Save blocks. That one. Yes. Success.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
Alright, we're good. You can thank with your... Never mind. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, the big stretch. Starting the MGS3. I'm excited. It'll be good. We will... I don't fucking know. We'll continue whenever I can make the time. I'm not playing the Wild Nads. I'm actually going to bed. I gotta fold laundry still and I don't want to. But you have fun with that. And we should play some more Wildlands, definitely. But anyway, that's it for the stream. Thanks for watching, whoever might be out there. See you next time.